Do you trust him? Do you trust him?
I don't trust you.
Let's see how Trump is doing what Trump does brilliantly, without question. Handling and backing off and bringing down to size the legacy media. He's getting asked here about Pete Hegseth. And what I like here is that kind of famous Trump clarity and transparency. You may have a bunch of questions about Israel and the Middle East. Who doesn't have questions, man? You may have questions about various wars and, stock market tariffs. Man, this is a complicated world. But what, on an interpersonal level, surely we can all agree on, is that dude knows how to handle the media.
A very good defense, hopefully a great defense secretary, but he'll be a very good defense secretary.
You have 100% confidence in
I don't
Pete
have 100% confidence in anything.
Amazing, isn't it? Just that common sense, universal law, principles of the Most High. I don't have 100% faith in anything. Except God. And what 100% faith in God looks like is, wow, this is a difficult situation, but I believe in God. So this must be meant to happen. You can apply that literally to anything. Say you're the wokest, most social justice inclined loather of Donald Trump. If within yourself you can say, God is doing this for a reason. God is trying to bring something about you. Or maybe you're super pro-Trump and you're not at all down with, e.g., the various movements against him. Then surely in this you can find, our Lord is working and moving for all this. Now when it comes, to bring it back down to the material deal a little more, bring it right back down. Look, in a conversation, someone that, we just saw Keir Starmer speak. I was doing my level best.
I then changed the entire approach to prosecutions.
I was doing a bloody good job of running that Crown Prosecution Service. It's your fault there's a rape gang. I bet you're in a rape gang, and I bet you're going to leave here right now, get with your cronies and your buddy boys and do a bleeding gang rape, and it doesn't seem like a normal person. Talk normal. Trump's like, I'm not confident in anything. That's immediately for me, that's a record scratch in the white noise crap that you hear continually pumped out of the institutions of power. Let me know what you think about that in the comments and chat.
Okay, anything. Do I have 100%? It's a stupid question. Look,
it's a pretty important position.
No. You don't have 100%. Only a liar would say I have 100% confidence. I don't have 100% confidence that we're going to finish this interview.
Yeah. That's good. I might just end this interview right now. I mean, I don't know if that was a threat, a joke, what it was. But certainly what it gives you an insight into is a mind that works in a way that's recognizable for all of his plutocratic excellence and entrepreneurialism. Trump has a thing called the common touch. They hate people that have that common touch. People that can hang out with homeless people, prostitutes, go into Chick-fil-A or chicken-filet, chicky, fucky filet, fucking chicky, and act normal and not be all like, oh my God, here, chicky filet, you're black, you had an AIDS test lately, oh no, God, I've said the wrong thing, They're terrified of people like him that can talk normal. That's why Conor McGregor's a threat over in Ireland. Conor McGregor may have all sorts of flaws and problems. Of course he bloody does, he's a human being. But his pugnacity, tenacity, pugilism and boldness coming into a set of Irish political principles that seem to be about subjugating and controlling the Irish people from within after they've spent literally their whole history fighting off colonialism, imperialism and oppression has got to be a welcome break. And you're seeing that everywhere. That Javier Milieu, he's a nutter, isn't he? Let's be honest. He's a nutter ripping them things off of a wall. I feel like I've seen him firing a machine gun or something. But it's a break, isn't it? If you've seen Argentina run into the ground by bureaucrats getting into epoxy stupid wars, General Pinochet, all that bullshit. It's a relief to have someone come out and go, we ain't doing that no more. Or think about the countries in Europe, they shut that shit down. Like when Germany has an uprising, a populist uprising, everyone gets together and goes, we're not having that. Or in France, when they try and tip the scale, go nick that Marine Le Pen bird, bang her up, she's a problem. You see what I mean? Populism has no question got aspects to it that can be concerning. It can be othering. It can be insufficiently compassionate about the genuine needs of vulnerable people because it's born of a sense of people have been pushed down. Native people in France, native people in Germany, native people in the United States, I'm aware of America's history, native people in Britain have been pushed down too long. And when someone comes along and starts going, we've had enough of this, and there is some collateral damage, I would say, to vulnerable communities, migrant communities. But actually, if you believe in the principles that you're espousing, and the principles they espouse are representative democracy, that the moral mandate is derived from the masses' consensus. That's what they're preaching. If that's your game, then you best do what you're fucking told. You best do what you're fucking told. It isn't though, is it? What it really is forms of technocracy and dictatorship that pay lip service to the idea of democracy in order to mask the technocracy and digital dictatorships and systems of feudalism that are emerging right now. I tell you, pay attention. Pay attention, because they don't take power and control nicely or explicitly or openly. They do it while telling you that they're protecting you. Well, watch out, there's a bee about to sting you. While you're looking at the bee, they're in your back pocket, nicking your phone and your car keys. Watch out for them. Trump, you know, he may be a lot of things and he may not be a lot of things, but what he definitely is a stumbling block to imperialist globalists. And what Mark Carney is the resurgence of that globalism in a direct response to the sort of global media rhetoric around Trump. Trump's not going to have no bleeding effect on Canada, really, is he? Not honestly, he's not going to invade Canada, is he? It's going to be some tariffs or whatever. Some bleeding tariffs. Tariffs. I'm sick. I can't believe I've brought them up. Why would I bring them up? I'm not even interested in tariffs. The masterclass continues. Trump says, tells that ABC reporter to his face that he don't trust him.
The fighting. Don't forget.
You think he wants peace? You think Vladimir Putin wants peace?
I think he does, yes. I think he does. I think because
even with the raining missiles
I think he really, his dream was to take over the whole country. I think because of me, he's not going to do that.
Do you trust him? Do you trust him?
I don't trust you. I don't trust a lot of people. I don't trust you. Look at you. You come in all shooting for bear. You're so happy to do the interview.
I am
And then you start hitting me with fake questions. You start telling me that a guy whose hand is covered with a tattoo doesn't have the tattoo. You know.
All right.
I mean, you're being dishonest.
No, I'm not.
Let me
No,
just
I am
tell
not,
you,
sir.
I don't trust a lot of people. But I do think this. I think that let's say he respects me. And I believe because of me, he's not going to take over the whole. But his decision, his choice would be to take over all of Ukraine. Okay. It's a war that never should have happened.
He's a man built for times such as these, and we're all participants in these times. And this is the leader that was required. Let me know what you think about that in the comments and the chat. I don't go anywhere without a sweet bag of this stuff, and if I have to force it into an internal body cavity, I'll do it. 1775, that's the sweet taste of revolution. The naughtiest of the beans, the darkest of the beans. But why should we be penalised for drinking coffee? We shouldn't. Why not have a coffee that could reverse time? Not like Marty McFly, going back time just to touch up his own mum. No, Marty. 10 jig gigawatts. Oh man, Biff. Come on, Biff. Biff, cut me some slack. Biff, I don't think I could take that kind of rejection. What Marty McFly, what George McFly, what Biff and all of the McFlys needed was 1775. As we peel back the layers of our foreskin, news media, like a modern illusion, corporate narratives, media manipulation, foreskin, governments playing God, we come to a simple realization. Everything they sell you is designed to keep you weak. Your food, your news, your medicine, your coffee, everything. And that's because a fully awakened version of you will be a threat to the system. Become a threat to the system with Sweet Lady 1775. Revolution juice, I call it. And I'm not talking about my semen. So what happens when you start asking questions? When you say, actually, no, I won't start my day with a chemical cocktail brewed by the same boardroom that funds censorship and pharma ads, you look elsewhere. You find something different, like 1775's Rejuvenate coffee, not made in a lab, not cooked up by an algorithm, but roasted weekly in Miami, like Don Johnson and the other lad, Crockett and Tubbs. That was it. This is from Crockett and Tubbs, the only powder out of Miami you can rely on and trust. When you get that white powder, you best be careful. You know what goes on in Miamski. This is brewed weekly in Miamski with real beans, real principles, and CA-AKG, a compound studied for its ability to support energy, recovery, and healthy aging at the cellular level. Some studies even suggest it could reverse biological age. Here it is. Look at this stuff. Delicious. Right in the throat. Delicious stuff. Making me feel better already. Just the corner of the box went in my larynx and I feel like a 9-year-old boy. Not in a Joe Biden way. Not in an Epstein Island way. I feel like I am the 9-year-old boy. Imagine aging backwards while screaming into the void. Imagine reversing down the tunnel of time with your anus completely relaxed by these naughty beans. What could be better than that? It's single origin, mold-free, toxin-free, and woke-free, made by people who actually believe in things like bodily sovereignty, free speech, and the radical idea that your coffee shouldn't come with a lecture. Go to 1775coffee.com, use the code BRAND, and get 15% off. Rejuvenate your body, resist the machines, and wake up on your terms. 1775. Get younger now, baby. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see more uncensored content where free speech can flourish, join our live stream. Click the link right here to watch the next video if you want to, or become a member of a growing movement. Download the Rumble app and you'll be informed every time we make a new piece of content. Stay free.